Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Grace Carlson, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome our many distinguished guests, our Cancer Support Community board members, elected officials, and dignitaries. Working on this project has been a culmination of many people's hopes and dreams. Today's dedication ceremony is a significant stepping stone, milestone in the life of the cancer support community of this area. As many of you know, this building is the international prototype for all cancer support communities going forward. And the hosts of today's program, Carlson Studio Architecture and Willis Smith, are principally responsible for making sure that it got to the point that we're going to be talking about today. So can we have a round of applause for Carlson Studio Architecture and Willis Smith? The mission of the cancer support community is so important, with more people living longer today with cancer diagnosis and the disease affecting more than just the patient, but their network of support and loved ones around them. The cancer support community is a free beacon of hope to all of those folks. And with this facility, not only are they able to improve upon the delivery of their mission, but the building itself contributes to those delivery of services as well. And you'll hear more about that today. I'd like to invite Chris Heiss, the president of the Myakka River branch of the U.S. Green Building Council, to come forward so we can start the dedication ceremony. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Grace. I'm the chair of the Myakka River branch of the U.S. Green Building Council here locally. Again, I appreciate the opportunity to be here today. I think as you look around the facility that it's obvious that it's benefited from a collaborative and integrative design approach and has several environmentally friendly design features both on the facilities as well as the exterior design through leadership in energy and environmental design, which is LEED. LEED is a third-party certification program for the design, construction, and operation of green buildings. It adds significant value to health facilities through increasing the health of building occupants, program participants, and their support teams, the surrounding community and environment, and also increases savings over time due to energy-efficient design. As you tour the facility today, I hope you'll take some time to notice the views to the exterior of the building as they enhance the natural settings. Research has shown patients with views of nature went home 3/4 of a day sooner, reduced costs by $500 per case, reduced the need for heavy medications, and have improved emotional well-being. Those contributing to the design, funding, and program of this facility should be very proud of their accomplishments as they truly express the cancer support community mission. It is now my honor to present the LEED Certified Gold Recognition Plaque to Carol Ann Kalish, Board Chair of the Cancer Support Community.
I won't try to lift it or anything. On behalf of the board and all of our partners who helped make this vision a reality in this gorgeous building, but most particularly on behalf of all of our participants, I want to thank those that made this a reality and to LEED for recognizing this. The cancer support community provides free psychosocial support services for folks dealing with cancer, including patients and their families and friends. And this building, while we're honored to be stewards of the world's gifts in the way that a LEED building allows us to be, we're especially privileged to be able to deliver care in a toxic-free environment to so many of our folks who are dealing with compromised immune systems and to whom this building is a haven of hope and support and now also help. So the LEED certification means so much to us in our ability to deliver our services. We had a goal when we built this building of being able to double our services in 5 years, and now that's starting to look like a very pessimistic goal indeed. We've seen our participant numbers jump since the building has opened, because it really does offer a unique environment in which these folks can get the care and services that they need. So thank you very much. We're honored to accept this, and we appreciate it, and we're proud to be part of the LEED family.
Now I'd like to take just a minute to introduce Michael Carlson, who will describe a little bit of the project and the design process. Thank you very much.
What a great team of people that put this project together, including all the people from the cancer support community, staff, and participants in the organization, as well as people that get their care. This project has really a lot of great stories, and we're only here to really talk about one, and that's the green building certification today. But if you followed this building since it opened in October, there's a ton of great stories, and those stories actually go back to 2007. At least for Carlson Studio Architecture, they go back to 2007. This was an incredible team effort. So you saw all these people up here. We all worked together. We started this in 2007, and we had a series of design charrettes. And we all sat around a table and brainstormed for we did 4 or 5 day-long design charrettes to come up with the concepts for this project. And I think one of the strengths of the design is that the client, the wellness community at that time, now the cancer support community, really let the project be what it wanted to be. There were no preconceived notions. There was no preconceived aesthetic. It was completely, it grew out of everybody's ideas, and this is what came out of it. So it was about 2 weeks of inspiration, probably, is about what it took after the design charrettes to come up with this design and what you see today. And we'll give tours when we're done here today. After all that, we still had to build it. So Willis Smith was the general contractor, construction manager. They did a great job. Another round of applause for Willis Smith Construction. Great job, Wade. Awesome. It's such a team effort in design and in construction. You know, all the little details had to be worked out. We worked out as much as we could on paper, but between Jed Heap from my office and Bruce from Willis Smith, they were out here every single day working out all the little details. We stuck about 18,000 square feet of stuff into about 12,000 square feet of space. But when you walk around, you're going to see that everything has been resolved and there's not a piece out of order or anything like that. And that was the work of the guys in the field, so I want to thank them. The other thing that we were able to do is building this project in Sarasota County, we actually had a resource of design professionals and subcontractors who had done a green building before, because the county has been promoting green building in this for about 11 years now. So we actually had a pool of people to draw from that this wasn't their first green building, which really helped. So this is really, as you look around, a third or fourth generation green building design for us. We've been doing green building design for 11 years now. So this is really, hopefully you see the evolution of how green building can really help people. I wanted to thank these great columns right here, 150-year-old tree trunks from Goodwin, harvested from the bottom of the Suwannee River. And I wanted to thank Goodwin. They also donated this piece of cypress to the cancer support community to mount this plaque on. The most gorgeous mounting of any plaque I've ever seen. So we were asked to design a building that conveyed a sense of hope to the participants, and I hope that's what we did. They have a connection to nature, and they can really assist with their own healing process in this facility. So I wanted to close. Meg Lohman's column this morning, if you saw it, quoted an African proverb: the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. Next best time is now. And I would say that's the same for green buildings. You know, the best time to start building green buildings was 20 years ago, but the best time to start your green building is now. So thank you very much.
Basically go through a checklist of different LEED components for sustainable design, and working through that process to determine which components of the LEED checklist can be implemented for each individual project. We want to implement several sustainable design components both to the interior and exteriors of the building, including daylighting on the interior of the building, enhanced views, sustainable landscapes on the exterior, low flow irrigation, Florida-friendly landscape plant materials, and sustainable design initiatives such as that.
Cancer Support Community provides emotional and psychological support for people who are affected by cancer. That includes the patient, the family, the significant other. And these services are provided free. There's no cost at any time, no suggestion to a participant that he or she has to pay for for the benefits that they derive. We believe very strongly in the mind-body relationship. I do myself personally, but that's very much a tenet of the cancer support community. And statistically, we know that people who have the guidance provided by the cancer support community have less pain, require less medication, can smile when they come here and laugh at problems that otherwise are devastating. One of the features of this facility, and it's very much tied into the Gold LEED certification, is the fact that all the material is sustainable material. There is nothing toxic. When you come in, it feels good, it smells good, it's nurturing. The surrounding area, the natural daylight in each and every room of the buildings is something that enhances your well-being. And again, the sustainable architecture and building materials just work so very well. We are a prototype not only for cancer support communities everywhere, but for healthcare facilities everywhere.
I'm Nan Summers, and it's such a privilege to be here honoring the accomplishment of LEED Gold certification for this wonderful facility. And it really represents the collaboration of so many elements of our community. Cancer touches lives without regard to any demographics or financial qualifications. And we've got a place here that the services are provided free to all, not only the cancer patients, but their families and support systems. And that brings us all together in providing an atmosphere where people feel comfortable. I just talked to a gentleman who's only been here 9 weeks. His wife has not yet come in, and she's looking forward to having a place to come in her new community where she can meet others who might have had similar journeys. And the support system that this environment provides, you've got the physical building, which of course is helpful for people with compromised immune systems, and then you also have the beautiful nature and landscape around it. And then you have the programming within it and the connections and relationships that are formed from everyone involved. So it brings it all together, and this is quite the prototype for cancer support centers around the world.
The U.S. Green Building Council has a green building rating system called LEED. It stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. And it's a third-party rating system, so it's actually the folks at U.S. Green Building Council making sure that everything that we did was legitimate, and they made us actually prove that this is a green building. So there's a point system associated with that, and we got a level of points to get the gold certification, which is the next to the highest level of certification under the LEED for new construction system. The building has a whole bunch of unique features, actually. The way we built it, the exterior wall system is something called insulated concrete forms, which is an exterior insulation system. It's like a big styrofoam block filled with concrete, so it's very strong, and it's also very energy efficient. We used energy efficient air conditioning systems. We used insulated, tinted, low-E glass for all the glazing. We brought in natural daylighting so that the rooms are full of beautiful daylight without bringing in the heat from the summer sun in Sarasota. The building is chemical-free. It doesn't have any volatile organic compounds. We used caulks, paints, adhesives, sealants, all that didn't introduce any extra chemicals into the space, so that the people that use the space who already have some immune deficiency going on in their systems could feel healthy and be in here. It's very water efficient. We use low-flow fixtures. We actually use reclaimed water to flush the toilets. We made sure that all the materials were natural in some way or another. They came from the local region, or they were made from a material that's rapidly renewable or has recycled content in it. Well, I think for this particular project, the cancer support community really recognized the value of green building to serve their participants. So you've got people that have compromised immune systems, are somehow affected by cancer. They're coming here. They need to be in the most healthy, most inspiring space they can possibly be in. So I think that's number one. The other part of the advantage of being green is in the energy and water conservation. So not only is this building healthy for people to be in, but it actually saves the cancer support community money. It saves them money every month in their electric bill and every month in their water bill. So it's an investment in their future is to keep those bills down and actually make money off of the building.
I got involved with Cancer Support Community because I'm a fundraiser and also a cancer survivor. So my friend Alfred Rose asked me to please come by, see the, at the time, wellness community, and to see if I can help. And when I saw the dream and the plans for the building, and when I came out here and saw the property, it just took my breath away and made me say that I've got to help. So for the past 3 years, we have been working very diligently, and now we have this dream. A wonderful, state-of-the-art model for the cancer support community for the world, LEED Gold Green building, and we couldn't be more proud. More proud for Sarasota, and more proud for our staff and board, but mostly for our participants. Thank you very much.
My involvement started when I was asked by Jeanette Isham, who worked with the Ringling College of Interior Design, or Ringling College of Art and Design, and it was a student-run project at first that inspired much of the work here. And having been an adjunct professor at Ringling College, I was asked to do professional services for interior design with some of the students who were part of that original group of designers. And it was an honor to participate at that professional level and bring everything to a cohesive completion.
And this project really exemplifies an incredible organization that builds community and promotes health through art and healing. The whole design concept for this building, as developed from the Ringling College students, is the transforming power of connection and choice. Connection with yourself and your healing process, connection with your family and friends, and connection to nature. So every design decision, every construction decision we made on this building over a 4-year period had to do with the site selection, had to do with the selection of the design team. And what's most fabulous about this facility is cancer patients, caregivers, and children and artists and designers worked with the professional design team, with the donors and with the staff and with the friends of the organization. I couldn't think of another shining point of light than the cancer support community, because this is the optimal healing for the world, and it's recognized by their corporate office. So I hope everyone comes here, rents the facility, and takes part in the services to build hope. Thank you.
We're so very pleased about the LEED certification today. It really says something about the facility and the mission and the people that we look after. You know, I spend every day here, and I spend time with many of the participants, and they are constantly gushing about how fabulous the facility is and how important it is to their healing process. This building services a great number of people battling and dealing with cancer, families impacted by that disease that need someplace to turn. This toxic-free, beautiful facility located in Lakewood Ranch is really a special place for them, and it really does make a difference.
We're obviously very pleased and honored to have the Gold LEED certification for our new facility here in Lakewood Ranch. A variety of reasons why this is so important. First of all, of course, it signifies a very unusual accomplishment in that world. More importantly, though, it indicates in a variety of ways what a safe environment this is for our cancer patients and caretakers, because it signifies the fact that this is a very safe environment for them in terms of nothing that's going to harm or compromise their immune systems. So that's important. The other reason why this particular award is important to us is hopefully it will help us raise awareness in the community of the fact that we are here, we have this beautiful new building, which is a Gold LEED, and we have all these free services. So just getting that word out to potential future participants will be fantastic.